Okay guys, so you clicked on this video because you want to find out what to do whenever you start doing a tear off on a project and you find an entire different layer of shingles underneath or another roofing system underneath. Let's get started. All right, if you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back to watch more videos. And if you're new to the channel, I'll tell you real quick about who I am. My name is Blenkinsopp. I'm the owner of a company called Digital Roofing Innovations. I'm a licensed general contractor and roofing contractor in over 9 states. We do projects from Philly up the street all the way to the U.S. government. I'm also a U.S. military veteran, and I serve with my buddy here, Chase Barron, who's the co-owner of SkyyGuard. And so they're currently doing a large, multiple trade, multiple roofing system projects out here in Denver, Colorado. And I brought Chase in to talk a little bit about what he's dealt with on this specific project, on what happens when you find an extra layer of shingles or an entire layer of an extra roofing system you didn't know existed. So let's get started with the video. Okay, so we're gonna get the meat and potatoes of the video. We're gonna talk exactly about what to do whenever you run into an extra layer. Now, some of you guys may, especially on the residential, ran into a job where you didn't see the second layer, the third layer, or sometimes the fourth layer of shingles on a job, and you've had to either supplement that, or sometimes if it was a bid job, sometimes you can just get screwed out of money on those jobs. Particularly if it was for a homeowner and it was just a bid job, it was your job for trying to find the second layer. But sometimes on these types of projects, you just cannot possibly sit, you go in the attic, you can take all the pictures you want, you can try to pull back, but sometimes you're just not gonna find it. And sometimes that can either be an advantage or a disadvantage to you. So I know that I've had experience where on federal government jobs where we found an extra layer of shingles or an extra layer of underlayment or whatever, and if it's not in our statement of work, we can put in a change order and get paid more for that. So sometimes it's a good thing. And then of course I've done a lot of residential roofs where we did redecks and stuff like that. But as you guys know, that when you're doing the extra layers, you don't always make a ton of money off of it. So I'm gonna let Chase kind of take this away and talk about how they discovered they had the cedar shake, how much they have of it, is it good or bad for his project or whatever. So Chase, so you guys have all this Decra here, and roughly about like what, 400 squares? 400
squares of Decra, 400 squares of TPO. We were doing the tear off on the TPO.
Yep.
And there's a point where some of the Decra meets with the TPO. We've since gone through and verified that there's shake under all 400 squares of Decra.
Okay.
And so there are a bunch of different ways that affects us. Obviously with scheduling, we're looking at another 15 to 20 dumpsters.
Oh wow.
Right, to remove all 400 squares.
Right.
And this wasn't something that was included in the appraisal award.
Okay, so you guys are actually putting this in as a supplement then?
Yes.
Okay.
There was a specific line item that said code upgrades on the appraisal award. And so in order for the Decra that we're installing to be installed properly, it has to be installed straight to decking.
Okay, so
all we're going to have to remove all the batten boards as well as all the wood shake shingles all the way down to decking.
Okay. And so guys, and what he's talking about, the batten boards is here if you haven't seen this before. And so they just built these over the top of this existing layer of cedar shake. And we're talking about 400 squares of cedar shake. That's a lot of wood.
That's a lot of wood.
So, and then of course, they can't just recycle this stuff, so they're gonna have to go in and actually, put all these in dumpsters and get rid of it. So Chase, do you think that are you happy, or are you indifferent, or are you sad that you guys found this cedar shake?
Of course you don't want to find items. You want the job to go as smooth as possible.
Right.
But I think indifferent would be the best word to use for how we're going about it.
So you guys are going to make more profit, but how much time do you think it's going to add to your schedule?
I think that it would add probably 3 to 4 weeks.
So almost a full month then of extra work, and you guys obviously are going to get paid in profit, but not necessarily the same profit margin you would if you were just to do the entire roof without any problems with this.
Right. I mean, it will add to the profit. We will get a little bit more because of it.
Now you guys took a ton of pictures of this too, right?
Oh yeah. And the pictures, they're not even anywhere close to being done.
Yeah.
As we do the tear off of the Decra, we'll continue to take more and more pictures. As we're tearing off the actual wood shake shingles, we'll continue to take pictures and keep detailed logs of the number of dumpsters we had to add because of the specific wood shake shingle.
Well, so guys, if I give you any advice on this, where I've dealt with this in the past, it's just like Chase said, you have to document, and you got to get the insurance company and the property owners involved as soon as possible to get your supplement in and get it approved. Because the faster it gets approved, the faster you can start actually planning for this part of the project. So I think you made some great points on this, and I think it's good for a lot of you people who haven't had to deal with this type of problem in the past.
And with this being an insurance claim, we actually don't have to wait till the end of the job in order to invoice for this.
Oh, that's great.
We can go ahead and continue to submit invoices as we go along with the project and as we complete parts of the project to continue to help out with our cash flow.
That's great. That's great information. As you can see, it's another beautiful day in the roofing industry. I want to say big thanks to not only my friend, but a guy that I have a lot of respect for, Chase Barron, who's a co-owner with SkyyGuard. So guys, I hope you got some good information from this video. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps out our channel a lot. If you want to see more about Chase and SkyyGuard and his partner, Sean, please go to skyyguard.com with 2 Y's. I got it in the description below. And then give us a subscribe, guys, if you want to see more information from us and more videos. We're going to be out here with Chase for the next week here in Denver on this project, just because we have so many trades going on at once. I think it's going to be some really good value for you guys on how to learn. And as always, at Digital Roofing Innovations, we believe in using a modern approach with traditional values. Have a great day.